Hey, what's up? Good morning, guys. Hope everyone is well and staying safe out there in the world right now. I just realized the other day that I hadn't actually posted any type of introduction or anything like that for this channel. So I think I'm like 6 or 7 years too late, probably. But I guess better late than never, I always say. So. Anyways, a little bit about myself. I have two daughters, a wife, two dogs, Rajan Wheeler, a pit bull, and a Rottweiler who keep us very busy. A leopard gecko named Cheeto. And then we also just picked up a ball python, an albino ball python who is named Caramel. So obviously the kids named all of the animals. So it's kind of like their job when you have them to name all the animals. But occupation-wise, I am a critical care nurse. I've done ICU, open heart recovery. The last couple years, I've done some travel nursing, PACU, so like which is post anesthesia care. So I did that for a couple years. I'm a student again at 38 years old, doing this psych nurse practitioner program. So thankfully, I only have a couple more semesters to go of that. So needless to say, I'm very busy and free time is typically very limited. So guitar-wise, I've played guitar on and off for probably since I was 11 or 12 when I first picked up an acoustic guitar. Sometimes I'll go, one or a couple months without even playing, if I'm not really feeling inspired or motivated or anything like that. But I remember watching a video, it was a Marty Friedman interview from Megadeth, and he talked about sometimes he would go 6 or 7 months, without even touching a guitar, if he wasn't feeling like motivated or inspired. So I was like, oh, well, that's okay. I guess whenever inspiration strikes, I pick it back up. So I always come back to it, eventually. So, but, I think, it's crazy being 38 and like time just really starts to fly by. So definitely enjoy the ride for sure, because it starts to fly by. I've played in all kinds of bands, punk rock bands, metal bands, rock bands, folk bands. I even played like a 6-string banjo in a folk band with a good friend of mine for a while, who also has kids. So, those things tend to kind of fizzle out just because everyone, life stuff kind of gets in the way, unfortunately, which is fine. It is what it is. So right now, I've just been playing in the bedroom and just trying to record, the occasional video for the channel, kind of here and there. My influences, I grew up on a lot of older metal, Pantera, Metallica. I was even in a Pantera Metallica cover band when I was probably 14 or 15 years old, and played with some older guys. And I think that really influenced me and motivated me and gave me a lot of like discipline in the realm of, as far as like musicianship and timing and things like that. So from a young age, I played with a drummer, and that really helped me, I think, develop as a guitar player in the long run. But a lot of my influences, obviously Metallica, Pantera, older Metallica, like Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, Kill 'Em All kind of stuff. I do like newer Metallica as well, but those were like the main influences back then, or those albums really. Megadeth, Rust in Peace, things like that. So Testament was a big one. I even like a lot of like punk rock kind of stuff, which I grew up on, Strung Out, Lagwagon, things like that. Late 90s music was a big influence on me. I remember I would skip a lot of school and like play guitar and just listen to like a lot of like late 90s, alternative, like Oasis and Sublime, and, all that whole era of music is really nostalgic to me. So I still find myself playing like the Spotify 90s alternative playlist occasionally, which is funny. But as I've gotten older, I've really branched out and listened. I mean, I listen to everything nowadays. From some days I just listen to like Meek Mill or John Mayer, folk stuff like Avett Brothers, and really everything in between, and even some country, more so the last couple years, which I never thought I would ever like any type of country, but Chris Jansen is really good, Whitey Morgan, that kind of stuff, I really like. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of formally introduce myself, and feel free, to shoot me a request, song request, solo request, or anything like that. It just kind of motivates me to kind of post more things, you know. And I know my videos are far from professional. But you know, I kind of do it just to kind of keep like a musical journal for myself. Just because once I learn something and kind of master it, like it just purges out of my brain so quickly. So it's nice to have like a record of like, see, I knew that at one time, you know. So that's kind of really why I started the channel to begin with. So again, very loose and laid back and not very professional, and I know that, but you know, it's just something fun I like to do. Maybe I'll pursue it a little bit more professionally with more followers or subscribers or whatever. But I enjoy it. It's fun, you know. So anyways, feel free to say hi, shoot me a message, song request, whatever. And hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later.